Hello, good morning. I'm just making this video because I received this letter from TFL asking me to do English language requirement and SERU test both. I'm preparing for the same, and I thought to make this video so it can be helpful to the others who does not need to go through the details what I'm going through, and it can be easier for you or the person who is about to give the exam. This exam has to give this exam. Now here they started the letter with important notice, English language requirement, and it talks about the people who could not submit their English language exam certificate by 30th of September 2021. They have to. In my case, it was completely a different scenario because I got my license, PHV license, in I think it was July 2023. So that was the time, when I got my license, and so uh, this thing does not apply to me, right? So 2021 thing that close does not apply to me. Anyways, what we have is there's two things. One, there's one and two. There are two things they are talking about. So these two things are one and two, right? So these are two things they are talking about. So in that, number one, I would say speaking. Number two is listening. Three thing you would be doing reading and writing. Four things you would be assessed on any normal language assessment. You would be assessed for these four things: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. So all four things you will be assessed. Now, speaking and listening assessment would be you would be communicating in English to require standard to satisfy the ELR. So there will be a person on the other side which you would be connected with them via a video link or something, and you will be talking or telephone, right? So either of them, either of the link, you would be contact, or you will be you get in touch, and the assessor will assess you. The other bit is safety, equality, safety of yourself and other passengers, equality about different race, religion, or sex, like male or female, or gender, or thing, or regulatory understanding. All this understanding you need to have it. For that, you will be tested on that knowledge, right? To give the top quality service to the customers. Now, more details are on Appendix A, right? Where you are going to do the exam is uh, TPH Driver Assessment Center. Many of you, if you have been to this place, if you remember, from few years, they are doing topographical, yeah, topographical tests in this center. So yes, you would be going the same place. My exam is on 4th of June 2024, 1400 hours, 1600 hours, pardon me, to undertake this mandatory assessment. Arrive by these times. I'll try to reach there by 3 o'clock. I said 3:15, so 15 hours. There'll be a sitting area, but they are advising you not to come earlier than that. Assessment fees. Okay, so there is a fee of £72, which is a total of 72, half of it. So you can say 36 plus 36. So English language, the first one, and the second one, which would be SERU, right? And that's English speaking and listening, right? Uh, right. So listening. You see, this is what you would. Unfortunately, if you have to do the reset, it's going to cost you 16 quid, right? How many resets it doesn't say, but if you fail So licensing action being taken, so you will lose your license. So you need to prepare, obviously. Now again, here there is something you need to consider. Cash they don't accept. American Express they don't accept. So if you have a Visa or Mastercard, you are fine, good to go, right? Uh, Now the preparing for the assessment. Okay, we are in Appendix B now, right? So you can say Appendix B is here. And preparing for the assessment, right? So they are saying TFL PH language. This is the place they want you to go for additional information. So we'll go there, go and check that one. So this is what we need to Google. Let me put G here, and I will check that one. Okay, speaking and listening assessment is essential for public safety, that all London PHV drivers are able to speak, listen, read, and write. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 as appropriate level. Appropriate level, they are talking about B1 level here, B1 level, right? A common European framework. The first bit in that, you will be required to undertake a speaking and listening assessment. This will be the first bit, right? Which will consist 15 to 20-minute conversation. So you'll be talking, conversation, talking. So could be asking, how are you, talking about the sports, this, that, what you like, anything they can ask you. Assessment will be undertaken by a secure video or a telephone link, either of them, with your devices, with our service provider. These are the people who are going to examine you. People, sir. So go to their website and check. That's what we're going to do later in my other videos, right? Need to pass the speaking and listening assessment. Okay, so that will be the first assessment. First assessment, right? To demonstrate that you have the required skill to listen and speak English at appropriate level. Okay, then Appendix A. Now we are at Appendix A, right? So it says safety, equality, regulatory understanding. Okay, now when this came, PHU driver, they have to do that. So the first thing they need to do is you need to read, right? You need to read this prior to undertaking the SERU assessment. Read, yeah, you read. He says you read and familiarize yourself. Handbook as well, the online assessment guide. Okay, so you need to do this and this. Let me make it red. Okay, so we remember. Okay, all right, everything becomes red. Oh my God. All right, so you need to read, and let's check the previous comment. They remain blue, so this is the new bit is red. Okay, that's good for us. Okay, now reading is there, right? And then a handbook will be kept under review, updated. You will only be required to pass assessment once. You don't have to do it again and again, so don't worry about it, right? So once you are done, you are good to go. Now you don't need to. You don't need to worry about it, right? You don't need to worry about it, right? Once you are done, then it's okay. You don't have to, right? You don't have to do it like every 3 years whenever the renewal comes up. Okay, you're expected to undertake the online safeguarding awareness course. Do this. Okay, so this would be number 3. Right, you are supposed to do. We'll check that. Information on SERU requirement, fees, handbook, and assessment guide be found on under this. So this is the main link where you can find the other links as well. So You have to do this safeguarding. You have to do this for SERU, which is there. You have to check for PHV handbook, and that's it really. People certificate, four things we can do. Right, as you've been given an appointment, you should do this. So here they are saying if you cannot, then email this place. Okay, so email to this place if you cannot. So if you have more time to before the exam, and if you are not prepared, or you should do that, you can, or otherwise you can buy some time to prepare for. Sorry, pardon me. Occasionally, it may be necessary to cancel assessment short notice, so they can do that. We'll contact all candidates, give us, so they can. TFL can do that. TFL can do that anytime. What to expect on the day? So this is 15 minutes. Speaking and listening would be 15 minutes, and the SERU assessment will be 50. So you can make it out 65 minutes, an hour and 5 minutes, right? But it says up to 2 hours and 30 minutes. So it's not hour and 5 minutes. Hour and 5 minutes you will be tested, but 2 hours and 30 minutes can be. Your assessment will be computer based. You need a basic understanding how to use a mouse. So no writing. You don't have to worry about spelling mistakes. No worry. No to worry. Okay, any requirements? If you have any disability or anything, then you can let them know. Personal conduct. Behave, and behave. Otherwise, you will be zero tolerance. You will be disqualified, right? What should you bring with you? So they're saying a driver's license, which would be used as a photo ID or a valid passport. So if you don't have this one, that's fine. Driver's license is going to do the job, right? Um, Photocopies, they don't accept it. So copy of this letter, right? So the email you have received, email or a letter, either of the thing, right? You need to bring the invitation letter. What do you call it? Invitation letter. Okay, or email letter, and your driver's license is fine, and obviously your bank card to pay the money. Right, so this is about privacy notice, how they are going to use your data. You can't do anything about it. COVID is gone. This is about face covering and all these things. COVID, gone, done, right? Wash your hands and all this stuff, right? Done. Okay, so here, how to get there. So the bio means getting there is one is tube, second one is rail, third one is bus, fourth is rail services, fifth is cable car, and sixth parking. Say no parking available, so parking is crossed off, right? So all the possible ways, 14 p.m. walk, you can reach there. North Greenwich Station, which is I think on Jubilee line. Jubilee, I think Jubilee, yeah, Jubilee line, or probably Jubilee, yeah, Jubilee line. This should be correct. Yeah. The Jubilee line, do that and walk down. Now they have given us these QR codes which you can copy, or you can take a picture of it from this video, and these QR codes will straight take you to the SERU video, SERU homepage, PHV driver's handbook, the PHV handbooks guide, ELT official practice material, English language requirement, and topographical homepage and video. I don't know why do you need to do topographical video, but yeah, this is the information what we have, and we are going to go through the PHV handbook next, or the SERU advice, or the guide, and SERU training, and the fourth one would be people certificate website who are the people who are going to take the English language test. So we can do that in the next video. Thanks for watching the part 1. See you soon. Arigato.